Good morning. It is August 7th. On Wednesday, happy hump day. Again, Daryl Steed with Smart Wolf Consulting coming to you with something different and new twice a week. It's something I really wanted to do just to kind of give away tips, tricks, talk about successes, customer experiences, things like that we just don't really give enough emphasis to. Last week we talked about consumer experience where we bought a car, turned around and sold the car. I mean, it was kind of a windfall of situations at one of the buying centers I consult with. And throughout the week, we had quite a few different things happen. We actually had another situation just like the one we talked about where we bought the car. And as we're buying it, there's a customer saying, that's the kind of car I want. It was kind of surprising because I didn't think it would happen twice, but now 3 times in 2 weeks was just like, wow. So it just kind of tells you how strong that used car market is. But today I really wanted to focus on that consumer experience. And if some of you guys have seen coaching by me recently or conversations with me with some vehicle acquisition network clients or some of my clients that I consult for, is the power of video. I'm doing videos to illustrate that. Is first things first, you can't be scared of the camera. I make this joke more because I like to make lighthearted conversation is, listen, if something this unpresentable can get on camera, you have no worries. And the reason I say that is the camera doesn't bite. It's not going to attack you, but it allows you to kind of show customers who you are and that empathy and connection, and then just overall sincerity of the message that you're conveying to customers. If you take those moments and you have a conversation and people can see you, they can see your body language, they can see your excitement level, they can hear your tone of voice. I know that everybody loves text messages and some people like to email, but you can't convey any of those things through a text message or an email unless you put it in all caps and then people think you're yelling at them. For older people like me, that just means that we can't see the letters anymore and we needed caps lock. So I know that sounds funny, but I put caps lock on a lot of things and they're like, why are you yelling? Nope, I just wanted to make sure I could read it without putting glasses on. So with video, you can have a real conversation. You can let them know what you're thinking. Yesterday, I did a training session and a consult with a client, and it was kind of interesting because they said, well, how do you engage with people on Facebook? Because you have Facebook Marketplace, right? And you then engage with them via Messenger. And it was interesting to know, and some people may know this, some people don't, but you can make phone calls and video messages out of Messenger. Not a lot of people use it. Not a lot of people know it has that functionality. But what if instead of just sending a plain text message or SMS message through Messenger, you sent a video message introducing yourself? And this can be done for all facets, whether it's sales, if you're in a buying center, if you're in acquisition. Use the power of that connection. I think at the end of the day, right, we still need to realize that people buy and sell from people. There's AI and there's computers and there's all kinds of programs, but people still want that connection from people. That's what we're built for. We're not built to be alone. We're built to connect. And so I would love to challenge everyone out there and ask you, how often do you actually make a connection? How often do you actually get with the customer and have a one-on-one, whether it's FaceTime or video messaging and get a reply back? How often are you doing that so that you go to the customer and show them that you care? I will tell you in my personal experience that taking 10 seconds to make a personalized video sounds like it's a very detrimental task and you're like, man, that's a lot of videos for people. It goes a long way. I probably get 15 to 20 messages a week saying like, it was so cool to see a video. No one does that. It was nice to see that you took the extra time because I used their first name. And I think that's what we're missing, right? I think that's one of those things that you can do. You don't have to pay someone to show you how to do it. It's just you get in front of a camera and having a couple conversations and practicing what you would say and then making sure that it sounds like you want to. Play it back and say, okay, is that the message I wanted to go for? Once you do it a couple times, you'll see that it's actually like no different than talking to someone in front of your face. And so that's the message for the week, right? Is try a video. Try a video for a response. Try a video for a thank you. Try a video for a review. You'd be so surprised at how that will make you stand out even if it's not polished and clipped and cut, because most people aren't taking that time. Time is the most important thing we have in this world. It's more important than money. It's more important than anything else because we have a limited amount of it. So when you take that and you spend that with somebody else, or you show them that you spent that on them, that goes a lot longer than you can possibly imagine to the customer's experience with you. Again, Daryl Steed, Smart Wolf Consulting, more to come in the coming weeks. A lot of tips, tricks, success stories, and just overall insights of the industry knowledge.